fate of the Keystone XL pipeline is now in the hands of the Nebraska Public Service Commission. Today, the 5-member board heard testimony from both sides at the Holtis Convention Center here in York, Nebraska. Now, the room was filled with a very lively group of individuals on both sides, with the opponents of the pipeline especially pronounced, clapping, cheering on every time someone testified against the pipeline. One thing can be said about today's debate, though, and that is the fact that it was a very civil discussion, albeit said, a lively one.
Pipelines are the most cost-effective, safest, and efficient way to move a product from point A to point B. They've been running by rail. It has been proven, and we've seen the disasters.
It should be the responsibility of TransCanada to convince those of us in the state of Nebraska that it is indeed in our public interest. The pro-pipeline argument has been a mind-numbing mantra.
So this project really is about economic development in our state. Construction jobs, someone buying materials and supplies, tax revenue for various counties in the state, and other jobs that will be related to the project.
What are we doing here again? Here we are again. Over and again. Violating property rights, tar sands.
Those backing the pipeline included both unions and pipeline workers. They touted cheaper energy, a temporary boost to local economies, the national need for more oil, and the safety of pipelines over trains. Stephen White of the Electrical Workers Union said laborers wouldn't just be working on the pipeline.
Well, there'd be at least 100 miles of transmission line to power this thing, and then the control house wiring at the pump stations themselves would be additional electrical work for our guys.
Opponents insisted the pipeline, carrying corrosive tar sands from Alberta, Canada, through the state, could spill at any time. Others complained that a foreign company like TransCanada should not be able to use eminent domain on Nebraskans. Art Tanderup owns a farm just north of Neely and has refused to give TransCanada the legal go-ahead to use his property. Instead of planting corn today, he testified, worried that a leak or spill seeping into the Ogallala Aquifer, which covers most of Nebraska, would cause lasting damage.
Having such such a dirty fossil fuel potentially contaminate that, there is absolutely no way that we can ever clean this thing up.
The Public Service Commission will hold a week-long formal public hearing beginning on August 7th. At that time, both sides will have the chance to present evidence and witnesses. The public will also be given a chance to speak. Reporting in York for News Channel Nebraska, I'm John Kipper.